on the bench. First I was renting, now I'm collecting rent. Run it up. First it was the Beamer, now I want the Benz. Spending all the bag like here I go again. Outside says chirp, now the camera phone. Told you I'ma keep the channels on. Why you acting different when the camera's on? Why you acting different like your paper long? 8-day wake up and I thank God. Bad decision got you wishing you could say nah. My city gritty, you could get hit any day now. On my mama, I'ma move my family way out. With some 20s, 50s, hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, trillions, zillions. I'm talking Amazon money, talking so much money I could mess around and buy Amazon.
What's up, everybody? I'm Chris Eaton, along with Brian Rivera and Luke Strafford here at Bronx Down Under. What's going on, gentlemen?
Are you using that term loosely?
Yeah, I totally am. Fuck you guys.
What's up? It's been a week since I seen you, in 2 weeks since there's a show, since the last one got deleted.
Yeah, that's right. Let's not talk
He just said before the show starts, let's not talk about last week's cancelled show. I don't want to accidentally
I won't say the word. I won't say the word.
You immediately bring it up.
I have to get it out.
Yeah. Apparently YouTube did not like us last week. So
it looked like some other people didn't like us either, because they were very vocal in the comments.
Yeah, there were a couple of people that were vocal. I didn't put together a collection of mean posts this week, but there was a lot of them. There was definitely.
I just want to say this though: they were attacking you guys. Okay, because I was like the guy. One of these guys is doing his own thing, and they were attacking you. And again, I had to get abused from my association with you two.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, first of all, calm it down with that, because if anybody's suffering from the association with the three of us, it's fucking me. All right. So
relax.
Like, you piss off people every week on your fucking gay little coffee show. I normally don't do that. Okay. I normally take the high road. Okay.
Well, the first few episodes, it was my fault. But now it's definitely Brian's fault.
Yeah, it's that.
No, not at all. It's still your fault. People still don't like you. They've gotten over your accent, so it's still your fault, buddy.
I've gotten people emailing me directly about the reel this week. I mean,
So,
you know,
from what I've heard, and Chris, you could correct me because I know you got a little freaky deaky in your day, but it's better to be pissed off than pissed on.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that.
What were they emailing you about?
Just that it was disappointing. You know, that we're
that was saying that your little skit on your show was disappointing.
Yes. Yeah, but the fact that we used it in a story or a reel pissed them off even more. So,
but I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought you were very, very subtle.
Yeah, no, it was absolutely fucking subtle. I thought so too. But then I figure, you know, we can't be having Darian and Morph Market get all the hate this week, right? So I figure let me help him out and take a little of that hate off him and bring it my way, you know.
What a way to earn your sponsorship.
Yeah.
He is doing an amazing job.
Yeah.
at taking the heat. But geez. Like,
yeah. But here's my thing. I saw the reel in question, and when I say that it was subtle, it just, unless you've heard the in Spanish we call them indirectos, right? Like the slights, right? Because they don't blatantly say anything. They do it like a sucker. I mean, we're from the Bronx. That's a sucker move, you know, when you say something and you mean something else. Like grab your balls, like Jose's grab your balls.
Right.
Say what you mean and say it who you want to say it to, you know? So,
yeah, I agree. I knew that the shower scene would be Luke's favorite too. And I literally just thought it would be funny. You know, there wasn't ill intent or maliciousness behind it. But so some people took it that way. So what are you going to do?
We haven't even used the reel yet that I made with the little voice clip at the start too.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait till you use that. Holy fuck.
So I agree. I'm sure Luke paused the shower scene a few times and tried to look behind the curtain. But
the curtain didn't quite swing enough. Like when he grabbed it, I was hoping like a little bit of uplift. You know,
yeah. The problem with that is that I had my jeans on, right? Fucking when I did that. So
who has a shower in jeans?
I felt, I felt uncomfortable enough with my fucking shirt off. Okay. Which is what some of these other people should consider when they're doing their fucking reels. Okay.
What about that video I sent you today that I saw?
Yeah, the side move.
Side move. Yeah.
A dude with his whole tit out and a fucking like a big nipple on the end. Like actually made me feel good about my nips. To be fair, like they were.
So let me ask you something.
Something else.
If you see like that side move there, and you don't know it's a man, and you think it's side boob, and it kind of arouses you, do you have to question your masculinity?
No,
you're gay.
No, not at all. No, not at all. No, not at all. So, but the thing is that normally dudes with, that big of boobs, they normally have a big gut too. So you kind of, you know that you're just risking it. It's just like, have you ever seen those pictures of the top of the ass crack?
Yes,
and
it looks like cleavage.
Yeah, and it's like boobs or cleavage, right? And I probably jerked off to some of those in my life.
But did you finish when you found out it was ass crack?
I don't finish while I'm jerking off. I have to keep up the fantasy while I'm jerking off, right? So I can't finish it. Okay. So
I had a mate actually when we were in Thailand take a ladyboy back to the hotel, and when he found out it was a ladyboy, he said, "Oh well, he can just, I'm not gay if it's the one sucking on it."
Well, that's that's like we used to have this conversation in college where if a chick strapped on a dildo and started pegging you, is that gay sex or is that just really kinky sex?
I know what pegging means. For those of you that don't know,
you learned from this show. Yeah,
you just learned that. Yeah.
From you two, you very creative individuals.
Yeah, well, we weren't the ones creating it, but I already know that if Brian's answer would be yes, it means you're gay.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, totally. Brian would not do it. Where I think that Luke is like, probably not too gay, right?
So it's funny you say that because I remember one of my friends, and I won't mention his name in case any of my buddies see this, which I doubt. But I remember him talking about, little fingers going into body parts and tongues, and I was just like, dude, that's straight gay. And he was like, oh, don't knock it till you try it. And I'm like, I couldn't put myself in that position. And,
but do you eat ass or no?
That's extremely personal.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Okay, I remember when I was 30. Before I was 30, I would always be like, I'm not going to stick my tongue in a chick's ass. Like fucking shit comes out of there. I'm definitely not going to do that, right? But on midnight, on my 30th birthday, I woke up from a nap and I was like, I got to eat some ass tonight. And fucking by 12:45, I was eating ass. Fucking,
wait. I love it ever since. Woke up yearning to munch on some ass.
Yep. chick ass, not man ass, but fucking, but
All
yeah.
Right, thanks for the clarification. No,
That's definitely a post 30 thing for sure.
I dig it. No, I would say it's pre 30. I mean, at least in my world, it's pre 30.
Well, but you have to plan. You know, I mean, you can't really do it after you just took her out on a fancy date to Taco Bell, you know, or fucking Del Taco, you know.
How do you plan it? First of all, the first time is usually accidental because you have these two holes that are so close together, you know, so it's very easy to accidentally, you know,
accidental.
Oops. You know,
yeah, and I never had that problem prior to 30. Okay, I always made sure.
So,
but I get it.
Chris, look at the comment. Tradesman Exotic said, "Did you ever find any old corn, you know, undigested corn?"
No. It has to be, you know, the chicks have to be fucking clean. You know, like fucking. Yeah, you have to make a judgment call.
So I'm not admitting anything. I'm just saying I'm aware that there is the possibility of finding corn after certain activities.
I cannot stop laughing at the comments. Oh my god.
Okay, like it's very possible because if you were to have anal sex, and again, I'm not saying I do that or I've done that. There's a possibility that the woman can have an accident on you, and there can be corn.
Yeah, there can be corn, but you know, it's just the risk of the business. You know, like fucking. I remember
it's one time.
One time I was.
Need a bit of refueling.
Yeah, no. One time I was nailing a chick from behind, right, and my little dick actually slipped out, and I just went right in the butt, right, and this chick was crying. Okay, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I felt bad that she was crying, but still felt pretty good too, because I was like, yep, I fucking tore that shit up with my fucking little dick. But fucking as far as eating goes, yeah, no, I love it. Yeah, that's fucking
now do you actually enjoy it, or do you just enjoy the pleasure you're providing to your partner?
Well, it's both. Yeah, you know, I'm big on that. I'm a giver, man. I'm not a taker. Okay. Like I make sure that like the chick will always come before me, like always, because I've learned that because I dated an older chick.
Shane's comment. Shane said he never dated women that ate corn. I think it was for this exact reason.
Well, yeah, because corn comes out the same way it goes in, right?
Oh man. Oh, I have allergies. My eyes are killing me. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So that's interesting. That's interesting. Luke, you didn't let us know if you went searching for corn
with his wife. Fuck yeah, he fucking went searching for. Are you shitting me? He fucking man. I'd be eating Emma's ass every day. I'd go out of my way to fucking eat Emma's ass. Okay, so yes, fucking Luke has. But Luke. I'll let Luke answer. Okay.
Thank you, Chris.
Come on, Luke, answer the question.
Oh, Chris answered it for me, and
okay.
That's all.
So
that's all
I'm going to tell you right now, Luke. I'm very confident we can get Chris to smell your penis.
What? No, you would actually be wrong.
So you're telling me if he said, "Hey, I was just inside Emma, you want to sniff?"
No, I would not. I would not.
Emma's watching this. Can we fucking not?
So I just wonder, and I'll leave it at this one, Luke, because I respect your wife. You not so much, but your wife, yes. Do you think she'd be upset that Chris said no? Like, how dare him? Like, how dare him not want to smell your penis after it was in?
She knows he's lying.
No, I would not, because I remember like hanging out at the Rainbow, and one of my friends would just be like, "Yo, I just fingered whoever in the fucking bathroom," and then he would just stick his finger in your fucking mouth, right? And or not in your mouth, under your nose, right? And and I'd just be like, oh, like that's some filthy pussy that you were eating there, or fingering there. So no, I would not fucking smell Luke's dick, after it's been in Emma's ass. I'm sorry, okay, but it's just not my thing.
So we definitely have some straight I only wear t-shirts in my life, guys, because I have on a button-down shirt and they are really having fun with it.
Yeah.
It's just a button-down shirt, guys. It's just a button-down shirt.
No, but what did Luke call you before?
Yeah, sing a couple of bars of Living La Vida Loca for me so I can say my joke again.
No, you can't. I'm not going to let you run the joke. I was actually going to say that because I expected you to say it like 2 more times because you do that.
I just want to say thanks to Tim for the super chat. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you. Chris is going to keep all 499 pennies and will not share.
When you order Ricky Martin off Wish, you get fucking Brian.
There he goes. I told you he couldn't do it. You see, guys, he couldn't do it. He said, "I am the Ricky Martin of Wish."
Holly, go back to Emma's comment, please, Holly. Yeah, now Brian.
So we never did it. It's funny because I did right there. So I have a folder in my photos, and it literally is titled "Luke Sucking Cock." Okay, in that folder are all of the quotes. I think I got your package. I had a couple of international packages today, but I didn't read it. I grabbed all the mail. So I think I got your package. I will definitely send Emma a shirt because she is top 3. Like right off the bat, she crushed it. So I'll definitely send
it. But I don't want to. Emma's going to ruin her pictures in my shirt if she takes a picture in your shirt. Like it's just going to be, it's not going to mean as much, so.
I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. I see what you're saying. Speaking of that, the guy that complained about you today was wearing the person's shirt that he was defending. I just want to say
I saw that.
What? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I do know that. But it's funny because Limey was mentioned on another podcast, right?
Who the fuck is Limey?
Limey's a fucking old school hotshot here. Like for like a 40-year-old fucking old school, been doing this forever hotshot. And neither of the people knew who he was. Okay.
I just read the comment. I'm sorry.
Wait, what did he say?
Put that back, Holly.
He said, "Wait."
Limey said, "Wait, Emma's married to the midget on the top right." Yes.
Yeah. Well, 2 people are like, one guy, the interviewee didn't even know Limey's name, and he bought a snake from Limey. He was like, I don't know, this guy, I bought it from Lemmy Smidgener or whatever. You ever heard of him? And the host was like, no, never heard of him. Right? So these are the people that you're going to for fucking information that they don't know fucking legends when they fucking hear them. So listen, F Luke, right?
Listen, the person that
why is everyone saying fuck me in the comments? Fuck you.
It's just easy, and they like to hear you say it back. So Chris, the person you were taunting in your reel, just for the record, who has a podcast in the reptile community, didn't even know who Will Banks was.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously, you need no credibility in the reptile community. Even Luke could have a show.
Yeah, he could. Well, Luke does those fucking gay little Instagram lives, right? That it's just like, who the fuck watches this? Luke follows up a 92 million view reel with a live that he gets 38 views on. So
yeah, that's talent, though. That's really hard because he tells people, do not watch it. So it's hard to prevent 91 million people from watching it.
All right. Listen, Brian, do your fucking job, Puerto Rican, and fucking shout out the people that have showed up and listened to us.
Oh man!
Shout out all the people using me in the comments.
Yeah, I'm going.
Shout out anyone. Fuck these people.
Got the first. He got the first comment, and that's Creative Corlofus. So props to Creative Corolofus for checking it first. Gerald got a little jealous with that one. And Ring came in third. So there you go. You got the horse race first, second, and third right there. Tag Reptile's a badass. He's up in here. Balls and strikes, pythons. We see you. Mike's monitors. Mike, I can't wait to be on a show with Mike because I'm gonna have to give it to Mike. He said, "Look at Brian. He got an oil change." I think he's referring to my hair. Okay. I think he's referring to my hair here, right? You guys got a lot of hair jokes. There's a rule. If you don't have hair, you can't make hair jokes, okay? Lori Gray, it's her last show for 2 weeks. She said we better make it awesome. She is off to Africa.
She's gonna make Africa great again.
All right, we are let's see. We got Stan up in here. Who else is up in here? Look at these freaking guys making comments. Snakes and the Fat Man, great, good job. Holly is in the back doing what Holly does, guys. Don't forget, say hello to Holly when you get a chance.
It would be nice if Holly scrolled up a little and would post the actual names of the people that you're calling out.
And I'll tell you
what? I'm just rolling through it, man. I'm just rolling through it.
I'll tell you a hashtag that's not trending is the hashtag Pay Holly. That is a non-trending hashtag, and we can stop putting that one up. So fuck off.
Yeah, I bet you it was Paul who put that out, right?
Yeah, it probably was Paul. Yeah,
he would have started. Yeah.
He's trying to probably get 50% of it. That's why. I get it. Gerald Crabtree. Oh, we got Jake Cole. And of course, we got Shane from Tennessee. He's now from Tennessee. Will's hella heat with his corny jokes. Still waiting for his first show to drop for like 7 years now. Jared is up in here. We got Johnny. We got a little international action. You got Chris Blocker. Let's see. Who else is up in here? Let's see. Creative. Anyone else getting stupid fucking emails about new posts in the Morph Market community? What the fuck is this shit? Just started today. Ask Chris. Chris is sponsored by Morph Market. He is an authority on the subject. We got Malicio all the way from Wisconsin and a whole bunch of other people. Guys, welcome. Thank you. Tradesman Exotics, Patricia Cooper, Mac O'Morph, and Ring. Got a lot of good people up in here, Chris. Can you? A lot of good people.
And listen, Lori, I think you're getting a little too big for your britches here. Okay, don't be fucking telling us how to run our fucking show. All right. Sorry that you just wanted to stay for the first 20 minutes and get the shout out and then fucking leave like Brian does to all Luke's shows and Luke does to all of Brian's shows. Okay.
Yep.
But that's not how we roll here. Okay.
Just for the record, the only reason why I shout out Luke is so I can say that I have international
people. I get it every Wednesday. Oh, international follower, lizard morphs. Every week.
I've been nice though. I haven't called you like the lizard cock. I haven't called you any bad names. I've been very nice lately, by the way.
No, because you sable you're swearing for our show.
No, I've been behaving. I have been behaving. You haven't gotten on my nerves. I guess it's kind of like, like bad medicine. You just get used to it, and I'm getting used to you. Speaking of which, how's your little construction project going?
Very good. The painter is out there right now, just giving it a nice coat of paint.
Dang,
so
that was exciting. Thank you. I'm glad.
What
do you want? It's a fucking. It's a building. We're building a building.
Yeah. I'm watching the paint dry. Yeah, great. Luke, do you have a show? I'm sorry, Chris.
Will Luke be in his office on the next show?
Yes.
With the orange chair?
100% in the leather chair.
Orange leather chair.
I'll be spinning around in it.
Luke's so happy that that's a leather chair. Like, is that the only leather chair in your house?
Well, it's the only leather chair. It's going to be my office. Yeah.
Right.
That's his first leather chair. Wait till he gets a leather jacket. He's really not going to know how to act. So we have Leviathan up in here. Leviathan just went to Vegas, and they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but she brought Steven back. I don't know why.
Yeah.
They bring him back.
The thing that I noticed from the Vegas pictures is she has some really giant yams. Okay, I mean,
that wasn't what I noticed. What I noticed was
she had
that
the bathing suit pics.
what I noticed was Stephen plays like the pokey machines like an old person instead of playing the tables like a man.
Yeah,
that was the bit I noticed.
Fuck you! I play the pokey machines, man.
Yeah, like an old person.
Like
fucking
an old
exactly.
person. Chris takes that senior citizen bus to Atlantic City. No, but Chris, I'm with you. Like, did you take your phone and try to look down her bathing suit top? Like,
No, I didn't. But you noticed it too, right?
oh, I definitely noticed it.
Yeah,
but she knows it too. She's not.
Yeah, I mean, fucking go, Steven. Really?
Yeah,
I mean, that's.
I'm very proud of Steven. Very, very proud of Steven. Still don't know how it happened. He must be able to touch that toilet water when he.
Well, not only that, but Steven is in the running for the hot guy. Episode thing. He's in the top 7. No. Yo, listen, I don't mean to be a dick, but I gotta step away for a minute. I'm getting a fucking call from work. I'll be right back.
Chris gotta go shit, guys. That's cold work. That's cold work. Bro. I have to go shit. Now, all right, so Luke, I'm gonna let you handle this. I think that you can
Mike, it doesn't matter if you're watching the show, Mike. It doesn't matter what channel you're on. We're on both channels. We're on Snakes and the Fat Man channel. We've also set up a YouTube channel specifically for Bronx Down Under. They're both live. We can read the comments off both channels at the same time from our screen. So
it does matter, Mike. It does matter. Luke asked for another channel. We gave him another channel. So we are phasing this out, and this will be on the only channel eventually, which will be for the Bronx Down Under. We're gonna give you guys some t-shirts and some other swag. So it matters for the mucker. All right, it matters for the mucker. So you guys could do this. You could do that. We link it. All right. I know you're used to only being able to hit one button, but you can do it. All right.
Now that's a great comment there. The last one from Mike. Pop that up.
Gotcha.
Fuck the Fat Man's channel.
Yeah, Luke gets I said it from the beginning, guys, because I'll tell you right now. Fat Man asked, do we create our own channel? Do we run it off my channel? And I was like, just run it off your channel. It was his idea. But I will say that I had shared with him a while back that I would like to see him doing a podcast that was not reptile related, that his talent shouldn't be limited to the reptile community, that he should branch out. So it was kind of cool to see him do this. So all those free head sunset votes help Steven. This is not a reptile show. Stop talking about reptile stuff. God.
Yeah.
My goodness, man. My goodness. All right. So speaking of which, did you get any hate this week? Because usually you have an update on the hate report.
No, look, all the stuff you've been, all the shit you've been starting with your cup shit show, like I've been clean as, like, my inbox has been very quiet. I've been able to focus on my building project in the backyard. It's been fantastic. I haven't had to cop any shit. So,
So he said cappuccino, guys. I just want you to know he didn't say cup of shit. He said cappuccino. He just has that Australian
cup shit.
He has that Australian accent there. I just tell the truth. That's it.
Oh, go to Emma's comment. Fucking hell. I did sleep on the couch on Monday night.
Nice.
I spent a night out on the couch.
So my wife doesn't like, she do the TV out the room, and I can't sleep without the TV. So I kind of sneak out and I stay on the couch, and then I sneak in for like an hour, cuddle, and then go to work. So Courtney says, I heard cup of shit. You're hearing things, Courtney. You're hearing things, right? It was cappuccino.
Yeah.
All right, cappuccino. Brian's man crush on Darian is cute. I definitely don't have a man crush on in no way, shape, or form. Let's see. Mike says, ain't no way you got a clean ass, Luke. you seat wipe every 10 seconds. So basically saying your ass itches because it's dirty and you're scratching it with your chair.
Fidgety fucker.
And it's not even his leather chair. That's
Fidgety
the
fucker.
bad part.
It's
All
not
right,
nice.
so this week's show, guys, I did
Oh, have you done research? Oh, for fuck's sake.
awesome research that you
Oh
guys
my
love.
God.
Two-sided research. Okay. So we are going to be, somebody suggested it and I liked it. We are going to be doing urban legends and talking about some urban legends. So what are some of the urban legends? Let's see you guys shoot us some urban legends in the chat that maybe you grew up that you really believe were true. And it's crazy because there are actually urban legends that are true.
Some of them are based on some fact, though, aren't they? Or
yeah, some of them are based on fact, and I also think that some of them influence people to make them true, especially like demented, deranged people. Bloody Mary. Okay, I call bullshit. That's Brian's court papers. I don't have court papers, guys. I'm a good guy. I am a productive member of our society. Okay, I am a good guy. So let's see. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Is that the one that you couldn't say 3 times before Candyman? Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Yes, creative. Yes, creative is absolutely right. The worst non-reptile related podcast on YouTube, which is still better than every reptile podcast on YouTube.
well, it's better than cup shit.
Definitely not better than cup shit. You're crazy. You are absolutely nuts. And wait till tomorrow's show. I saw Creative Coralofis say I better be nice to Gary, who's my guest, and I'm nice to everybody. So I just call it how it is, and we're just gonna shoot the shit and talk about what he's doing with his platform that is not Morph Market. That's all. Let's see.
Oh, it's a rival. You've got a rival on.
There are a lot of different competitors, not competitors. Let me not say that. Platforms that are coming. Hookman. Chris, do you know anything about Hookman?
No.
It's about a man who has a hooked penis to the left from the Bronx. No, it's definitely not. Hookman. Is that me? I definitely know Hookman. I heard of Hookman. Hookman is like the guy that has the prosthetic hook for a hand. So I definitely heard of Hookman. So that's Richard Gere's gerbil. So they already started with the urban legends, and I don't know if it was ever debunked whether or not Richard Gere really had a gerbil up there. I do not know. Rod Stewart getting his stomach pumped from all the jizz. Damn, Shane is bringing out that
one. I actually don't know if it's true because I heard the same thing about Bon Jovi.
So I definitely heard Rod Stewart. I never heard of Bon Jovi. And
are we already talking about this? Is this all I missed?
Yeah,
we really just padded. We did fuck all. Yep.
Yeah. So
like we really just like the show. I thought, considering Brian hosts like 15 shows a week on his own channel, that when you left, we could really go somewhere, and he did fuck all. So this is
while I was sending an email at the other computer, I heard somebody say "fuck Fat Man's channel." Who said that?
Mike.
Oh, Mike Stefani, actually.
Fuck Mike.
All right. Wasn't Mike going to be on the Fat Man channel for a special celebration?
He was. I'll tell you that. Fuck him.
Yeah, no, he's jumped across. He's jumped on the.
Lori, Holly is just skipping everything here. I'm gonna start complaining like Chris. You're gonna have 2 old men complaining.
Yeah, you start complaining like Chris, and then we'll definitely have to pay her if two of us are complaining about it.
I know, right? There's a local one where I live about Cry Baby Hollow. Baby was thrown off a bridge in the woods, and you can hear the cries in the middle of the night. Chris,
Well,
go ahead.
Well, first of all, I want to say that maybe the baby just didn't know how to listen. Okay, so had the baby knew how to listen, he would not have been thrown off a fucking bridge. Okay,
That is so morbid.
so
Or it could have been like the Spartans when they throw like the deformed babies off the bridge. I mean, off the cliff that they don't let them live.
right. Yeah.
You know, they only want the strongest of the strong. Luke, you would have been thrown off the cliff. If
I
you
don't
were
think
Spartan.
Luke, I don't know if Luke would have been thrown off the. I mean, Luke's scrappy. I think he would survive like a zombie apocalypse. I think he would.
Yeah, but
But
he was a baby.
I've gotten scrappier in the last few years, to be honest. Until I was about 35, I was fucking soft.
He was a little bitch.
yes.
I get those bitch vibes. I definitely get the bitch vibes.
Yeah, that's.
I remember, like, we'd get into an ass ton of fights. Probably you too, Brian, right? Because of where we were born. But I remember that I had a fucking cousin.
I went to prep school, buddy.
All right. Well, I had a cousin that would just start shit and then make us fight and run away. Okay.
So, Chris, was he Puerto Rican? Because my cousin Sean,
he was half Puerto Rican. It was the Puerto Rican part that ran away. But fucking, I remember being outside a bar and some fucking like Guido Italian guys are coming out, and there's like 6 of them, and one guy is really short, like a 4'11" mean Joe Pesci Italian, and he walks past us and fucking is just like fucking Bon Jovi, fucking dickhead looking poison motherfuckers, right? And my cousin just goes, "Yo, what the fuck did you say?" And they all turned around at once, right? And the little guy was in the lead, and he turned around to his friends and said, "I'm going to take the small one." And he fucking jumped on me and proceeded to fucking beat my ass, okay? He was kicking me. My only defense was to crawl up into ball position and just take the kicks while my cousin ran to the car and fucking was waiting in the car for us, after we all got our ass kicked by the fucking Italians. So I don't think that Luke was getting into those kind of fights. But I think Luke is witty enough to have verbally defended himself when he was younger. But I may be wrong about that too.
Luke,
I used to start a lot of fights and then hide behind my much larger friends.
Yeah, like my cousin did. Yeah, you fucking pussy, man. You know when they say that there's something that somebody could say that changes your opinion of them forever? That just happened here. It just happened live. Okay.
So my cousin Sean was that guy. Like, he did it to his older brother, my cousin Manny, where he started a fight with a football team, and just my cousin Manny turns around to defend him, and then when he turns around again, all you see is my cousin's bottom of his sneakers as he's running away, and my cousin Manny got his ass whipped, and he had a little history of it. They came out in the newspapers another time messing with some drug dealers, and my cousin Sean did it again. And yeah, he got a history for it. Definitely a history for it. So what about 27, the 27 Club? You know, you're from the music world, Chris. You know the 27 Club?
I do not.
How about you, Luke? You know the 27 Club?
No, but yeah, I don't follow the music world that you follow. I've watched your 6 Degrees of shit, and it's always
stop,
made.
Luke.
It's always
you
made
try
up.
so hard to play like 1990s hip hop when you were still swimming in your daddy's nuts. Stop it, okay? you don't even understand it, so stop.
Chris made up a name the other day of someone. It was made up, and you were like, "Oh yeah, I know that person." Oh Jesus!
So even Emma knows about the 27 Club.
Is that the fucking a plane, the Mile High Club?
No. And are you in the Mile High Club, Chris?
I am. I was in a band, man.
I am. That's one of my. I'm gonna have to do it. It's just so difficult now. Like, you get arrested for everything now.
Yeah.
And the bathroom is extra tiny. Like,
dude. I couldn't be in the Mile High Club today. I was in the Mile High Club when I was like 28. Okay, fucking.
I needed to do it about 35 kilos ago.
Yeah,
no, you can still do it. You're tiny. You can still do it. The Mile High Club, though, it's one of my. I missed it. I'm on the New York City subway train club. I don't know if that counts for anything. And
yeah, that's good. But I'm on the fucking on the scaffold of a building club, of a billboard.
I'm on the Greyhound Club, the back of a Greyhound bus. I'm on that one. But yes, the Serenity Dragons, musicians that die at 27 years of age. Can you name some?
Like Cobain and Joplin and Hendrix and all, yeah.
Yep, you got Brian Jones, Hendrix, Joplin, Morrison, Kurt Cobain, and most recently, so we can balance it out, Amy Winehouse. There she goes, right there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where were you when Kurt Cobain died?
I don't know. I hated that motherfucker. That motherfucker killed my fucking music off. Yeah, fucking.
Are you serious?
That dude was the catalyst for fucking rock and roll's death. I hate that fucking guy.
Wow, I love Nirvana. So you didn't like Nirvana?
No, not at all. I still don't like Nirvana.
Wow, that's crazy. What about you, Luke?
I didn't mind Nirvana, but I have no idea where I was when he died. I don't even know when he died. I couldn't even tell you. What year was it?
Early 90s. When he was 27. When he was 27 years old.
I know he was 27, but I don't know what year that was.
So I remember I was in college, and he blew his. Well, I don't know about that creative Carl Lofus. He's saying that Cobain was murdered by Courtney Love, but everything shows that he blew his head off, cleaning his shotgun. Exactly. And I remember when I heard it, and it's a different time. You know, today, if that happened in 5 seconds, it'd be global. Everybody around the world would know. Back then, you had to hear something on the radio or see something. Remember, like when there was MTV News, they'd be like, and they come out and do their little snippets. So I remember when it came out, and I go to my friend Maria. I'm like, did you hear? Because that's how word got out back then, right? Did you hear? Did you see? And I was like, Kurt Cobain killed himself, and she was tripping on acid. The white people that went to my college really loved acid. Okay. Have you ever done acid, Luke?
No.
You sure? Because you look like you're stuck in an acid trip. Are you sure about that? So she was tripping on acid, and I was like, Maria, he blew his brains out with a shotgun. Why did I do that? I totally killed her trip. I mean, she started bawling, etc. But yeah, 27, man, 27 club. That's exactly what it is.
I mean, Courtney Love might have been the impetus for him wanting to blow his brains out. I mean,
she benefited, not only from being the first of kin, but she benefited where I think she got more recognition after his death.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
And I don't know. Courtney Love just looked dirty to me. Like,
fuck yeah. She looked like a fucking strung out heroin addict all the time. But like that was when that heroin chic look was in, and a lot of the girls were trying to look like that. You see a fucking 300-pounder fucking stomping down the fucking street with the fucking bad makeup and the fucked up hair, and she's like, it's a style choice. And I'm like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. The heroin chic look does not work when you're 300 fucking pounds and eating a cupcake, all right? So
what I find interesting is that Mike, we're talking about 27-year-old. Some of them, I mean, we got Hendrix in here, Joplin. You're talking about some greats, and Mike just wants to know if we remember when we got our first BJ.
Yeah.
He's like, who gives a shit? They died when they were 27 years old, and some of them just changed the world. But yeah, do you remember your first BJ?
I remember the first time I got a BJ, but the one thing that I stands out to me of historical significance that I remember exactly where I was is when 9/11 happened and when the Challenger exploded.
And both of them, I was home when it happened. When the Challenger's the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was.
that's the one that happened when we were in like second grade.
No, junior high school.
No, second grade, dude.
No. What, did you get
Fucking
left back 10
second grade,
times?
right?
Did you get left back 10 times?
No, I'm just saying, learn your history and stop pretending that you're not as old as you actually are.
No way it was that long ago.
Good.
Sure?
Look it up. Look it up.
Let's look it up.
I am.
When did the Challenger explode? Space Shuttle Challenger disaster was
1986.
86, Chris. If you were in second grade when you were 13, you are one dumb motherfucker. Okay.
What grade are you in when you're in 13? When
Eighth
you're 13?
grade. I was in middle school. I was in eighth grade. I remember.
Yeah.
I saw it live. I was home. I stood home from school and I saw that shit live. I remember we had jokes like they said that the teacher, what was her name? Christy something?
McAuliffe, yeah.
And they would ask what color were her eyes? Blue. One blue this way, one blue that way.
That way, yeah.
I remember that shit clear as day. And then 9/11, I remember that as well because I was running a school, but I didn't go in until noon. It was Beacon School, and we actually started our programming at 3. So when I was going to school, some old Spanish lady in the elevator, I was coming down, and she tells me, she's talking to me in Spanish. These are crazy times we live in. And I was like, yeah. I hadn't had coffee. I used to go to the Cuban bakery, and I'm like, shut up. She's like, these are crazy times. I go to the Korean cleaners, and I'm not being stereotypically racist, guys. This is the Bronx. This is how it goes. Okay. So I go to the Koreans, and he
insert racism here.
No, not yet. He jacked up my zipper. I had taken a pair of pants to get the zipper fixed, and he jacked it up like he didn't do anything and just charged me. And I'm going off on him. Now, mind you, I don't know at this point that the Twin Towers came down. Like, I'm clueless to all of this. And then when I walked into the building, that's when I was informed of everything that happened. And I was just like, holy shit. The second shuttle to explode, what was the name of that one?
I don't remember there being a second shuttle that exploded.
Holy shit, you're a burnout. Dude, wasn't there a second fucking shuttle that blew up? Luke, you guys know more about American history than Americans.
I don't know about the shuttles.
No. You guys have a space program in Australia, or
no? Of course they don't.
You guys just use the
they're using fucking slingshots there. You think they got a fucking space program?
The second shuttle disaster was 2003, Columbia.
No,
it disintegrated. It disintegrated.
Oh, so, I remember that one. Yeah.
So here's the crazy part. I think it was the first black astronaut to go up into space. He's from this area where I'm at. They actually have a mural of him, and it's so funny. I'm like, oh, there goes an astronaut from Plattsburgh. And Samson's like, he tells me the history. He's like, hey, he's the first black guy. I swear to God, I couldn't even tell he was black in the mural. Like, they try to whitewash everything up here, man. All right, so Courtney was born in 1994 when Cobain killed himself. So that is the 27 Club. And they say that, some of these guys go and kill themselves when they're turning 27, so it could be part of the posse. Columbia was on re-entry. Dude, how does Emma know all of this and you don't know anything?
Emma would actually probably be a smarter co-host.
Definitely hotter, so
than me.
Yep, most definitely. All right, so what about Area 51?
Oh, big fan of that.
Yeah. I am interested in that. So, do you think have they got like a UFO there?
I think they got several. If you watch the Bob Lazar documentary, it's called Bob Lazar and UFOs on Netflix. He talks about all the shit that that he saw there, and all the shit that he didn't see, because they only let engineers that work there work on a certain segment of the project at any given time. But he also said that he was walking in the hallway. There was a guard bringing him down the hallway, and he looked in a little window in a door, and he saw a little 3-foot fucking alien. So, yeah, big fan of Area 51.
Yeah, but okay. So you think they've got several UFOs and they've got some aliens there?
Yeah. Well, they may not have aliens there now. I mean, the Bob Lazar thing was from like 30 or 40 years ago. So
yeah,
we probably killed off those fucking aliens. But I think there were, there. And also like Area 51 has its own airline that goes from Vegas every day to Area 51. And you have to have all types of clearance just to get on the plane to go to work. So, and they usually do like a 2-week on, 2-week off schedule, all the scientists there. I thought it was hysterical when everybody wanted to storm Area 51 like 2 years ago. Did you see that? There was a big Instagram thing. Like, this is the day we're going to storm Area 51. Yeah, and they were trying to get celebrities to go. And I remember like Chris Pratt was like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to go because everybody's basically going to go there and just be target practice for the fucking soldiers there and get their fucking heads blown off. So I agree with that too. But I did go and see Area 51 when they still had the open land where you could, see some of the buildings. And I went to see the black mailbox also.
Did you see any aliens?
I did not see any aliens. Yeah.
What's the black mailbox?
Wait, no illegal aliens either?
There might have been some Mexicans there, but fucking I couldn't tell from the distance that we were at. The black mailbox is a place where people went to see the you could see the test ships and the test aircraft that were flying over Area 51.
So Brian from Heathen Hatchery, I have to agree. I think today we see more UFOs on a regular basis because there's just so much better technology and we don't know what's going on.
Well, not only that, the government announced that there were aliens, and it was during the pandemic, and nobody even cared. Like they announced that there's aliens. They just made that public. And everybody's just like, oh, well, there's a pandemic going on. I can't pay attention to that. So now UFOs aren't even called UFOs. They're called,
they changed it.
UAPs, I think they're called.
What would that be for?
I don't remember what the acronym stands for.
I know it's something different. And
unidentified aerial phenomena.
There you go.
Yeah.
Who's the nerd that guessed that?
No, nobody guessed it. I remembered it because I'm a fucking nerd. Yeah.
Yeah, you are a space nerd, but that's cool. Yeah. So you went, you saw it. Luke, do you guys have any alien type stuff over there in Australia? Because the deserts always have the aliens.
I've seen some video of alien stuff down there.
We're so sparsely populated here. You hear of all sorts of stuff, but it's like the footage is always so grainy. It's like it's shot on a Nokia 3310. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, for fuck's sake. Like, you've got an iPhone that can shoot 4K, and for some reason, whenever there's an unidentified flying object, you pull out your fucking 25-year-old phone to shoot it.
Well, that's the thing too. Like the number of Bigfoot sightings have been drastically reduced since everybody has a phone in their pocket now. You don't really hear about new Bigfoot sightings because I think everybody depended on the graininess of it when they were trying to, to find it. So
Bigfoot is an urban legend as well, by the way.
That's
Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Bigfoot's not an urban legend, though. Bigfoot is real.
I didn't want to didn't want to discuss it because I knew it was going to strike a nerve, but Bigfoot. Not only has no one ever seen Bigfoot, the least amount of people that ever watched our show was the Bigfoot episode.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's
They
like
they didn't want to watch Bigfoot.
it's like the thing here in Australia. There's this whole community of people that claim that there's panthers in Australia. You know, like big black fucking cats.
Right.
And it's always like grainy ass footage. You can't tell what it is. And they're like, see, there's the proof. There's a panther. You know, I'm like, fuck off. They reckon that, you know how the Marines, there's a few like US Marine bases here in Australia, and they reckon the Marines had a panther as a mascot or some panthers as mascots and then let them go. And now there's like this wild population of panthers in Australia. But again, it's only ever shot on a 25-year-old Nokia phones. It's pretty hard to tell.
Nokia, that's cute.
Well, also the urban legend of there being alligators in the sewers in New York. Is that on your list?
No, it actually isn't. But before we move on to the alligators, I did want to talk about Men in Black. There's actually, I thought it was just a movie.
No, that's them too. There's an actual Men in Black.
Men in Black is an actual urban legend, which I was not aware of. I thought it was just a movie with Will Smith before he started smacking motherfuckers. So, it is an urban legend. But the alligators in the sewer in New York City, that is actually a very famous one. But doesn't that come? And I don't want to say Florida because Florida is such a touchy subject. But doesn't that come from people like in Florida that would just release their animals, like, you know, crocodiles and alligators and shit?
Maybe. I mean, who the fuck knows? I do know that we had that big thing with the tiger in that guy's apartment in Harlem. You remember that?
Yep. Didn't the tiger eat him?
No. But it was funny because the police were grappling down the window, down the side of the building, and the tiger's head is right there in the fucking window. And the cop was like, "Yeah, I'm not going in there." You know?
Yeah. So the tiger,
they have a photo of it. The tiger's head is as big as the fucking dude. You know, it's scary, but it was some dude in Harlem that was just keeping a fucking tiger in his extra bedroom.
I don't know why I thought the tiger actually like killed him or something. No, that was the two gay guys from Vegas. I think I'm confusing it with
that was like Chris Rock when he said that joke about Siegfried and Roy, and he was like, they said the tiger went wild and the tiger went crazy. The tiger didn't go crazy. The tiger went tiger. Right.
Yeah, the tiger's name was Ming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So look, Tradesman's Exotic says people in the 80s buying gators, then flushing them and throwing them in sewers. I believe it. I believe
it. I do believe that. One of the movies that they had like a movie about it, and they flushed the gator down the toilet.
So that's another urban legend, is animals coming up your toilet while taking a poop.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
That does happen.
That
does happen. Yeah,
it happens frequently around the world, where especially snakes that crawl up. They like pipes and they crawl up the toilet. What do you think is the second animal that crawls out of a toilet?
Rats.
Very good. Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that as well. Yeah.
So have you ever had a rat crawl up your ass while taking a shit, Luke?
I haven't, no. But
so
when I do see the snake catcher videos of them pulling a snake out of a toilet, it does make you hover a little more. You know, you don't really want to sit down. The next time you go, you're thinking, fuck, you know.
So that actually happened recently, right? That was a recent viral reel that went around. Matter of fact, this idiot from Nerd posted it where they're yanking at the python trying to take it out the toilet.
I think that we just gave Lori something new to worry about in Africa.
I think Luke would have just as much to worry about in Australia, because these people find snakes all the time, like in their bed and shit in Australia. I don't know if you hear about shit like that on the news.
Yeah, my neighbour's not going to have a tiger though. Fucking hell, like you fucking cunts. Jesus.
He's like, you see, he's like, yeah, snakes are good, tigers are bad.
Yeah.
All right. Celebrity death rule of threes. You heard of those?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, I know that. Like everybody dies in threes, like Betty White, and then two other no-name celebrities that you would have never
As
guessed.
soon as someone dies, that's a celebrity. People are gonna say who's next because they're waiting for the three. And yeah, some people really aren't that celebrity, but they'll give them that status to make that number come true with the death of three.
Right. Well, the thing is too that's just like a Deadpool. It's like we all got them. Like I'm in 3 or 4 Deadpools right now. Thinking about the next person that's going to die, and when that person dies, we all, if you win, you get a bunch of money. So it's a little morbid, but it kind of makes it a little bit of fun and kind of takes the pain away. So
I just want to reply to that comment. Koalas with AIDS are not okay. It's chlamydia. It's not AIDS. Okay, that's how rumors start. Let's get the STD straight. All right, koalas with chlamydia are okay, not AIDS. Chupacabra is also an urban legend, and that's the chupar in Spanish means to suck, and cabra is a goat. So it's literally the goat sucker.
I just want to make the joke because you quickly passed over it, but I think the only reason Mike said AIDS was because he couldn't spell chlamydia. So, right. There you go. That's for your Fuck the Fat Man channel, motherfucker. All right. So,
Mike, let them know you can spell chlamydia because every time you were diagnosed with it, they put it on your prescription. Tell them I can spell it just fine. Luke, have you ever hugged a koala? And I'm not being funny. Like,
no, no, I haven't.
And is it because they have chlamydia?
No, just because no. They fuck.
If I went to Australia and I didn't know what I know now, that they're fucking disease infested little bears, cute little things with chlamydia, just like the cute little women with chlamydia that pass it around. I would want to hug a koala bear. Like, is that just some shit that the
why do you gotta make the whole fucking show uncomfortable? Like, what kind of man says that? All right, like fucking.
You wouldn't want to hug a koala bear, Chris?
No,
I don't believe
I've never even thought about it.
I don't.
Can you stop calling it a koala bear?
What is it?
Well, it's not a fucking bear, you dickhead.
What is it?
It's nothing to do with a bear.
What is it called?
That's a dumb fucking Mexican thing to say. Fucking stop that.
They're not koala bears?
No, they're koalas.
No, I think they're in like a different family altogether.
Wait. Am I making this shit up and nobody ever calls them a koala bear?
Well, no, only people who are not from Australia call them koala bears, but they're not bears. Yep.
I think it's pretty fucking funny that Luke's defending this, but he has no idea what they are called. What they are.
Exactly.
I think they're a marsupial. I think.
All right.
But they're not a fucking bear. So stop saying it.
Koala. I don't think so. I think you're wrong. You didn't even know what they fucking ate. You didn't even know that they what they ate. You didn't even know your trees blow up.
They eat eucalyptus leaves.
All right. Cow tipping. Cow tipping. Did you ever hear about cow tipping?
Now that's true. We do that in Australia.
I heard that it's physically impossible for a human to tip a cow.
If they're asleep?
Even if they're asleep.
So you just told another lie, Luke. Just want to put it out there. Okay.
No, people do that in Australia. I've seen that. I've seen reels.
No, you haven't. You have not seen somebody tip a cow. You're full of shit.
I'm gonna Google it now. Yeah.
All right. Are you gonna Google? Did I see someone tip a cow?
I'm gonna.
You cannot. Tip a cow. Chris, you ever do shrooms before?
No. Oh, yes, one time. Yeah.
So I may have experimented. That's always the word you use when you've done something you shouldn't have done. But I may have experimented in college, and we had this party house we called the White House. Not because it was full of white people, because the house was white.
Well,
And
if
behind
you were partying with them, fucking, there definitely wasn't a lot of white people there. But okay, go ahead.
they were all white, as a matter of fact.
Mm.
Those were my white friends. And behind it, they had a cow field, and we heard that the mushrooms grew under the cow patties. You know,
Right? Shit. Yeah.
so we're experimenting our balls off, and we just had the great idea. Hey, let's go find some mushrooms, and we went out there kicking cow patties all night. Came back home. We thought we found like a pound of shrooms, and our white friends who were pretty much experts at this were like, "Dude, that's all like dried up shit, and you don't have anything there."
Yeah. You guys are digging through the fucking shit to get get the fuck out
Have
of
you
here.
ever seen a cow patty?
Oh yeah, yeah. My ex-girlfriend's mother owned a 100,000 acre ranch in Dinosaur, Colorado, and they would raise longhorns. And I've seen the shit piles that were like fucking, 7 inches high, fucking 9 inches around, like fucking just huge fucking piles of shit. So
Brian, why the fuck are you holding your hand up like that? Can you put it down?
Because I was showing you a cow patty. It's like this, and then like that high. So imagine just putting your foot in that all day.
But you left
So
your
we
hand
have
there for the
arguments.
whole fucking Chris's story. You just like,
Because I was reading the comments and I was stuck there while I was reading the comments. So Sean O'Connor accidentally drank shroom Kool-Aid. Sure, it was an accident. You
Yeah,
can't
of
drink the
course.
Kool-Aid after everybody said, "Don't drink the Kool-Aid. It has shrooms in it." Let's see here. The Curse of the Bambino. Come on, everybody has to know the Curse of the Bambino.
is that the,
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. Yeah,
Chris,
the-
you're gonna. I have to revoke your Bronx.
is that a
card.
baseball? Is that a
it's the
baseball?
Yankee thing, right?
Yes, Babe Ruth.
Yeah. Babe Ruth. Yeah. Okay. All right.
When and good job, Luke. I'm proud of you. Are there any Australian baseball players in the major leagues? You have NBA players.
I think there's one or two. They're pitchers.
Okay, so the Curse of the Bambino was that when Boston traded Babe Ruth to the Yankees, they were never gonna win again, and that the Dominican
Was that the guy with the goat?
Huh?
There was a baseball thing about a guy with a goat. Do you know what that is? That was Boston as well.
No, I'm not
cursed
sure about
Boston.
that. That's not the Curse of the Bambino. The Curse of the Bambino is Babe Ruth, but the once the Red Sox had a bunch of Dominicans on the team, they won the World Series, and every Dominican in the world became a Boston Red Sox fan. Now the Yankees have more Dominicans than Boston, so there you go. The death of James Dean, Chris. Come on, you're a rock star.
Yeah, no, I don't. I was never a fan of James Dean.
No.
When I think of James Dean, you know who I think about is that fag on 90210. Right?
Not Perry. The other one.
Yeah. Luke Perry. Yeah.
Luke Perry. Damn, 90210. What a flashback. Holy shit. Where are they now? Wow.
Yeah, that was a fucked up show.
You know what 90210 is, Luke? It's a zip code of Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills. Yeah, we used to watch that down here.
So the death of James Dean was in a car accident, spawned many urban legends related to his car. The most common one, described as a curse, states that anyone that took a part of his car would be cursed for life. Barefoot fishing adventures?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Wow.
Where are you from that it's morning there? Because we want to, praise our international audience also.
He's got to be Australian. It's morning here, 11:09 a.m.
Where are you from, barefoot fishing adventurer? Let us know. Oh, this one made me think of you, Luke. Have you ever heard of the hanging munchkin?
Shut the fuck up, cunt.
So the hanging munchkin was a small shadowed figure seen during the film The Wizard of Oz, purportedly an actor portraying a munchkin caught in the act of committing suicide.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
So Snopes.com finds no evidence of any such death and instead identifies the figure as one of several large birds allowed to roam the set. And if it was said on Snopes, it must be true.
Could you flick forward to like the interesting research?
No.
Oh.
These are the interesting ones. The only thing is that you guys don't know shit.
You
Homie
don't
the
know
Clown.
shit.
Homie the Clown. Tell me you guys don't know about Homie the Clown.
Yeah, of course you know about Homie the Clown.
Now, what was Homie the Clown? Because I don't know Homie the Clown as an urban legend.
No, I know Homie the Clown. I don't know the urban legend.
Right? Homie the Clown, wasn't that like
In Living Color?
In Living Color, hit you with the sock, right?
Yep.
All right.
Homie don't play that.
Homie don't play that. Hit you with the sock, Homie the Clown. So that's what I know Homie the Clown as. But it actually was born out of Chicago, okay, surrounding a killer clown, predating the creepy clown craze by several years. Because I think it was like 2016, isn't like not too long ago we had the whole creepy clown craze.
Yeah. Wasn't that when it got released?
It was released, and then you have all the people in the street that they were seeing clowns, and the clowns were chasing them. And
yeah, but if you remember, in the 80s, there was killer clowns from outer space, and that was a big thing.
I didn't like that.
No,
nah, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. So Creative Corlofus says Homie the Clown shoots your dad, rapes your mother. Oh, can't say that.
Oh my god.
And
there goes another episode.
God damn it. Yeah. This fucking channel will never take off if there's no content on there, you fucking dickhead.
Yeah. Well, I got set up. I was set up by Creative Corlofus.
Oh god, you got set up.
Right?
Yeah, that's it just shows how low you are. You're getting set up by him. Bloody hell. And also too, the Curse of the Bambino thing. There is a Curse of the Billy Goat. It was on the Chicago Cubs. So I know my fucking baseball, motherfucker.
Well, not when you said it also had to do with Boston.
No, it was Chicago. But, you know, it's another fucking city up there.
And they just broke the curse as well. Their curse actually lasted longer, and they just broke it not too long ago.
71 years, 2016.
Yep, they just broke the curse. And actually, somebody predicted it like when he was a kid on the tweet or something. So. And you have Brian from Heathen Hatchery still talking about the cow tipping. And they're still arguing in the comments of whether or not. And Luke has already admitted he has never seen anyone do any cow tipping.
There's videos of it on the internet. Come on, mate. Get around it.
No, that would be animal abuse. So, all right. What about talking about the 80s? What about In the Air Tonight? Have you ever heard of that one? Because I've never heard about In the Air Tonight.
No, fucking I've never heard that. I mean, you're really pulling out some obscure fucking urban.
That's what makes it interesting. What are we going to talk about? Mothman?
Hell yeah, we'll talk about Mothman.
I don't want I did put a star next to Mothman because I never heard of it until you guys mentioned it. But In the Air Tonight, you guys never heard of that? Phil Collins? What is that song about?
Of course, but fucking
what is the song about? Well, the urban legend is that the song is allegedly about a drowning incident in which someone who was close enough to save the victim did not help them, while Collins, who was too far away to help, looked on. Increasingly embellished variations on the legend emerged over time, with the stories often culminating in Collins singling out the guilty party while singing the song at a concert. Never heard about it. I found it interesting. And he just did his last concert. Did you see that?
Dude, did you see how fucking hurting he's looking, man?
Do you see my face, the pain in my face?
Yeah, fucking.
It was really, really sad to see the shape. Like, I don't think he'll be around much longer. Now, I would I'm not gonna say it. That would be so wrong, but I would change the color of my profile pic for Phil Collins. Would you?
For Phil Collins,
Would you?
fucking white guy, you would change the color of your profile picture for a fucking old guy that hasn't had a hit in 25 years.
But it's a part of your childhood that you can never forget. Come on.
Yeah. The only thing I really remember with that song is the drum fill. You know, when the drums kick in. And that it was on Miami Vice.
Badass. Tell me you did not have a pastel blazer during the Miami Vice days.
Yeah, I always did, but fucking I was always a fat dude, fucking, so it never really, you know, it never really worked. When I look back now, I'm like, ugh, you know, like what the fuck, dude?
Oh my God. He's not being serious. Phil Collins didn't die. Oh gosh. Well, did he die tipping a cow? Freaking people are cross. All right, so tell me about Mothman. Mothman is
from Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
Yes, sir.
That's where all that shit happened. And that same year that Mothman was seen, the Flatwoods Monster was also seen, where this big, like, lizard-looking green guy just came out of the woods, and fucking everybody that saw him got sick from some kind of fumes that he sprayed. And now they're saying that that was actually a government experiment. But Mothman was, I think, 1964. And
you were in high school, so it was 1967.
Well, why don't you fucking blow me? Because if I was in high school, then you were in high school, okay? You 50-year-old Puerto Rican fuck, okay? All right. So just fucking calm it the fuck down.
I want to give Gerald props over here.
Slenderman.
Slenderman was the next star that I had. So what about Slenderman?
Slenderman.
Do you know anything, Luke? Do you know anything?
I don't know anything about Slenderman, no.
No, I've been recently going into a YouTube rabbit hole on trail cams and things that are caught on trail cams, and Slenderman is there a lot. Okay, so are skinwalkers that could turn into animals before they fucking like attack people, and it's fucking fucked up. Some of the things that you see on these trail cams. So I think the name of one of them is Maximum Fear, is a channel that I watch with cool trail cam videos, and Dread Captures is another trail cam video YouTube channel.
So Slenderman is fairly new. 2016 is kind of like when it surfaced. And didn't they have a movie, Slenderman? Was that with Kevin Bacon? He was Invisible Man. No, Invisible Man. I'm way off.
Yeah.
So Mike says 64 was a good year. Mike, was that the first time you got a BJ? Just wondering. Let us know. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much the ones that I found a little bit interesting. What about you?
Did you find any we might know?
You don't know shit. Okay. Like if we ever leaked our chat, our private chat, all people would see Chris and I talking shit. Luke, oh, tell me more. What is that? Explain it to me. That would be the entire...
Hey. I know one day it will be leaked because you are the king of screenshotting everyone's fucking messages and posting them worldwide.
There's something called ethics, right? And I would never do that. That's what you don't understand. Okay, now if you're a piece of shit,
first of all, I would think that Sean Bradley would beg to differ with that. Okay,
why?
Wasn't there screenshots of you guys talking?
What the hell made him think that we were cool? What made him think we had a circle?
You screenshotted people this week.
And again,
but if you don't,
Oh, I think you're confusing. I think you're confusing it. I will. First of all, the screenshots from this week were posted on Facebook. Okay, that people sent it to me. Someone sent it to me that my conversation was posted on Facebook. On
Okay. Well, real quick, just to interrupt you. Jared from Jaw Dropping Morph said the Bell Witch it's another good urban legend. I'm surprised
the
that
Bell
was
Witch?
on your list.
So it looks like a lot of these urban legends are just variations, right? Because again, this is a baby crying. Was this Luke when he got thrown over the cliff? Like what?
It was a
what
bridge, you idiot.
No, the cliff, 300, the cliff. Is Sean Bradley relevant and legendary? Chris?
Yeah. Well, he just posted that all of his animals are for sale. So I don't know.
No way.
Yeah, all of them.
I said 3-year list. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I mean the dude's been around for 25 years, so fucking your 3-year list pretty much means
he
nothing.
left and came back, and I was talking about 3-year list upon the return.
Oh, upon the return. Okay, all right.
Yeah, man, upon the return, man. So we'll see about that one. He's an urban legend too, isn't he? An urban legend, the legend of Sean. He invented everything. That guy. Could also hear him cry like a baby every night too. No, that's not nice. So, do you guys have any urban legends up there, Luke, or do you guys just take hours and make variations of them?
Like the Bible.
Well, I mentioned the panther one before. That's pretty big. The other one is they still think that the Tasmanian tiger is real, you know?
Just real quick, I just want to.
I actually saw that. Yeah.
So they keep going on and on about this Tasmanian tiger being still, because there's because Australia is so sparsely populated, anything could be fucking living in Australia and we wouldn't actually know. So they reckon that the Tasmanian tiger isn't extinct, you know?
Yeah, but wasn't the sighting of it was in New Zealand, right?
I haven't heard that one. I've heard there's sightings all the time in Tasmania, but I haven't heard about the New Zealand one.
Mm.
So I just want to clarify the one about the panther really wasn't cool.
I mean, it is kind of a lame urban legend, to be honest with you.
Yeah, a bunch of Marines let go of a panther. Whoa.
It wasn't my job. Wasn't my job to research this week, you fucking idiot. It was your job.
No, but you're supposed to participate. And I didn't bring up your horrible panther. Oh, the Black Panther. Wow, what an urban legend. Fucking panthers are black. Wow.
They had some urban legends of like Black Panther being seen in like Wisconsin or something like that, and turns out that the picture was just a really big house cat, a black house cat.
Damn.
And the angle of the picture made it look a little bit bigger than it was.
Perspective. Well, don't they say that also about the Loch Ness monster, that it could just be perspective?
Yeah, but the Loch Ness monster is probably real too. Okay, so
hanging out with Bigfoot.
Yeah, you don't even fucking know. You know what's great about you? You don't even know what you don't know. That's how fucking ignorant you are.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Real, right?
You're 100% right. So iPhone 2 said the 7 gates of hell in Pennsylvania, which is interesting because isn't iPhone 2 from Canada?
That's Crystal.
Canada, right?
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So the 7 gates of hell is from York County, Pennsylvania. There's 2 versions of the legend. One is involving a burnt insane asylum and the other an eccentric doctor. Both agree that there are 7 gates in a wooded area of Pelham Township, Pennsylvania, and that anyone who passes through all 7 goes straight to hell.
Well, I also watched this other channel called the Y Files, WHY, and the guy goes into all this shit like aliens, sicknesses, like all sorts of urban legend shit. And but then afterwards, he explains facts that prove why something is true and not true. And in Siberia, the Russians were digging. They wanted to dig to the center of the earth, and they dug like fucking, I don't know, 15 miles down or 20 miles down, and the drill broke through into something. And when they pulled the drill up, they heard hundreds of people screaming in pain. So that's kind of cool. Fucking hell is real, my friends.
I was gonna say that's hell. Yeah.
Hell is real. Hell
It's not
hell
the
on
party
earth.
that we're brought up to think it is. Okay.
Hell on earth is Australia. I mean, it is real.
I actually don't even think that, because hell on earth can't be Australia if fucking dudes like Luke are getting chicks like Emma. Okay. So it
Emma
really
is the one in hell. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess it's all perspective, right?
Yeah, so that's pretty much
that's
that's
a
all
good
I
point.
got. Is there any urban legends that that I didn't talk about, Chris? That because you seem to be definitely an authority on this.
Yeah, no, copying alien spacecrafts, the hell thing, the Ark of the Covenant, you know, like where is that right now?
So
Okay.
Ark of the Covenant is don't make fun of me. Is that Raiders of the Lost Ark?
That was Raiders of the Lost Ark, yes.
Okay.
But they think that the Ark of the Covenant is actually in Ethiopia right now. And also it's at a monastery where only 3 monks, one monk guards it every day. Okay. And every monk that they've made guard it didn't live past like 30, 35, and they died of some kind of radiation poisoning.
Now,
So they think that there's uranium or something like that in the Ark of the Covenant.
but how does the monk guard it? Is it like a Shaolin monk and it knows kung fu? Or
I don't know. No, it's in Ethiopia, so it's a bunch of skinny black dudes guarding it. But fucking, I'm sure there's like outside. There's a bunch more people guarding it, and they don't even know if it's there. This is just like a theory that was proposed on where the Ark is, because the Ark, like through time, has been with like what do they call it? The Knights of what was it from that movie in with Tom Hanks, the Da Vinci Code?
yeah, I forgot. I know what you're talking about. The Knights of
but yeah, it was with them for a little while. Then it was in you know, some other part of Africa, and then it finally ended up in Ethiopia.
the
Templar. Knights
Templar.
Templar. Fucking Brian knows his shit. Yeah.
Yep. They were some badass. They were badass though. The Knights
Yeah.
Templar. They
Yep.
were
Fuck
definitely.
yeah.
Luke, please feel free to chime in at any time.
No.
Damn, Luke. Like you don't even know about the Knights Templar. Like, come on, man.
Did you see
Fucking hell.
Raiders
I
of
need
the
a
Lost
coffee
Ark?
to fucking wait.
Did you
No.
see the Raiders of? Okay.
Ugh.
It'll probably be coming to a movie theater near you. So. And then Temple of Doom, they'll be coming your way.
He still thinks Harrison Ford is in his prime. Right?
I know, because he's watching movies like Air Force One.
Right.
So yeah, I think those are pretty much the gist of it. And it's amazing though how many movies, like I didn't know Men in Black was an urban legend, and so many other, the alligator in the sewer and all these other movies came from these things that I honestly thought were just plots from movies. So
Oh yeah, no, there's a ton of shit. Like Mothman was a movie too.
yeah.
When Mothman, they say whenever the Mothman is sighted, there's some kind of disaster that happens, and the Mothman is basically their warning, because what happened was when the first guy saw the Mothman, like 2 months later, a bridge collapsed and a ton of people died. that were on the bridge.
So we have a question for Luke. Asking, isn't there a legend that Sydney Harbor Bridge doubles as a tomb for 3 workers buried inside?
Oh, dude, you better know about this at least. Okay.
There's a good chance he doesn't. It's about Australia.
I've never heard of that before in my life.
Dude, God damn it, man. All right.
No, and I don't even want to make fun of you, Luke, but were you homeschooled? Because I just need to understand you a little bit better. Like, is that what it is? You were a homeschool? Yes, Mothman was the gerbil packer, wasn't it?
Yes, that was Richard Gere. Absolutely, yeah.
Yes,
I mean, it really wasn't a good movie, but it was definitely a movie. Matter of fact, this year, I think I'm gonna go to Garrett Hartle's Retic Fest, and that's like near Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh is close to West Virginia. I'm gonna go to Point Pleasant, West Virginia, because I want a picture with the Mothman statue there, and I want to go see the Mothman Museum there.
What do you do? I mean, I've been to your place. What do you do with these photos? Do you have like
I jerk off to them at night? Yeah.
No, asshole. Do you have like do you keep them in photo albums? What do you do with these photos?
No, I'll frame certain things,
Okay.
But like, because when I was in the band and meeting all these famous people, we weren't thinking, get selfies with them.
Yep.
So we were just thinking, oh, it's cool to hang out with these people, and we enjoyed the experience and didn't fucking have to fucking take a selfie every minute we were with them. So since I missed out on all that shit, when I do cool shit now, I like to.
Well, it's a different world. It's definitely a different world. I mean, in your time, people got a napkin autographed, and it was a big deal,
Yeah. No, that's true. And now selfies have become the new autograph.
Which, by the way, selfie. One of the things Australia contributed to the world was the word selfie. Just so you know, and I know Luke didn't know that because it's from Australia. But
I'm surprised Luke didn't know. Luke literally does it every day. Like every day, there's new fucking selfies of Luke.
I know. I like the ones when he has his mouth open and his hands in front of it, though.
Yeah.
So I remember working in the industry, and sometimes there'd be a photographer around, and he had Polaroids. Remember Polaroids?
Yeah, I remember Polaroids. They still make them now. They're retro things. I've seen people using them out on the street.
Back. Yeah, it's back.
How do you get film for a Polaroid?
They make it.
You buy it from the shop.
Now,
you can't.
What shop? It's different. You're in Australia, Luke. You're just getting that technology. Okay, that's been phased out for us for 20 years, so it's different.
Yeah, but
you can go to the shop.
It's retro. It's back. So where you buy the camera from, you buy the film from.
It's just like these dickheads that buy the record players now and be like, "Oh, the music sounds so much better on vinyl." No, it doesn't. You fucking dickhead. All right, so you like a bunch of scratchy fucking noises and static during your fucking Aerosmith album?
You don't like that noise when you're playing it?
That's the fucking worst, man. Oh.
So we had the Polaroids, and we had a gay guy named Papo that used to be in the spots, and you could pay him $5 back then, and he'd take your Polaroid. And it was really dark, and it usually looked like shit, but that's what it was. That's what we had. What is Bunyip?
The Bunyip is like a Australian version of the Bigfoot.
I thought that was Yowie.
No, Bunyip, definitely.
I never heard Bunyip.
I heard of Yowie. We talked about it on the show before. I never heard of Bunyip either.
Man, Luke is so self-unaware, okay, with his own fucking country.
He most definitely is. Matter of fact, Timothy said, "Fuck's sake, Luke. What about the Bunyip?"
Bunyip's like a swamp creature. You'd like a Bigfoot, like a swamp, sort of like a, stuff hanging off it, or.
Okay,
It's
thank you.
not
Luke.
true.
You have contributed much today. Thank you so much. Thanks.
All right, fucking who's turn? Next week it's Luke's turn, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck's
yeah.
sake.
We're gonna talk about the bunyip.
Yeah.
We are not talking about the
Look at this. Look at this. Fucking Emma is so much smarter than you. Like, how the fuck did this happen? Okay.
So, Chris, I'm gonna have to disagree with you because if Emma was so much smarter than him, why did she marry him?
It's like she married a short, retarded kid. Like, it's just fucking.
That's another R word you can't say. This show's getting canceled.
No, I think we'll be okay. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So Luke is struggling today because he got dingleberries that he keeps scratching in his chest.
Oh, look, nice work, Creative Coral Loafers. Fucking can't even spell weak, you stupid prick. Yeah. So put that comment up. There you go. Replace Luke with Emma next. What the fuck does that say?
Next weegie, right?
Put your glasses back on, cunt. Fucking hell.
Creative Coralofis. Swamp.
You're gonna insult people on the text. Fucking at least spell it right, dipshit.
I like this hashtag better than the Pay Holly hashtag though. Swap Luke and Emma. That hashtag wins right there.
Yeah, that's definitely trending more than Pay Holly. She's getting shit.
Shit. So Luke, what's a yowie?
I don't know.
Luke, we spoke about it before. Holy shit. Go back and watch previous shows. Goodness gracious. Lieutenant Moore said you need to go check on the construction of your sheds.
The painter's out there. The painter's out there. He's got the spray gun.
Oh, it's daytime for you right now.
Fucking, I just said it before. It's 11:09 or it's 11:37
You also
now.
talked about a yowie before. You don't remember. Sorry about that. Green screen money chair. No, he ain't getting no money. He ain't getting no green screen.
No. I was actually. I think I'm getting the first YouTube check next week, and I'm gonna buy Luke a green screen for his new office. Yeah.
Don't buy him shit. I told you, get him a green pillowcase.
I feel bad. The guy's retarded, man. Like fucking.
Can't you get like a discount for that?
You might be able to, but I may have to send a picture of him in.
That shouldn't be hard. Just give them his Instagram page. Is he gonna paint you one? Is your painter gonna paint you a green wall?
No, I was watching something on YouTube the other day, and speaking of In Living Color, do you remember the skit Handyman?
Yes.
Where they announced the new superhero to the Justice League, and it was Handyman. And that actually was the precursor for Blank Man. Do you remember that movie?
Yes, I didn't.
Yeah, that was when the dude hit him, the guy's just like, ow!
Yeah.
Right.
So, in Living Color, you got a lot of, besides all the Wayans brothers, which they're deep. So besides the Wayans brothers, you got Jim Carrey. Yeah. He always says it, without the black people, he wouldn't be who he is today because they put him on. And J-Lo. Remember J-Lo?
J-Lo too. Yeah, but J-Lo was just a dancer.
She was Fly Girl?
One of the Fly Girls, yeah.
So she was a Fly Girl, and it's pre-surgery. So if you ever go back and look at In Living Color, she still has a fat ass.
Yeah,
but she has a fat nose, and her nose goes across her whole face. She looks like an Australian Aborigine.
Yeah, but the Jim Carrey was brilliant in that, like Fire Marshal Dan, I think it was.
Bill, Fire Marshal
Bill. And then did you see when he did the Vanilla Ice parody?
Yeah. In Living Color. You gotta remember, we don't have that many options back then. What do you got? 3 channels? Remember? Prime time,
I think it was 4 with PBS. Yeah, fucking.
So yeah, that was pretty nice. PBS actually contacted me for advertising up here, which I found funny. I didn't even know PBS was still around, and I might do a commercial on PBS because they have a nice little demographic. So I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. So what do you get? A book bag from PBS, because I know that's what they give.
You got a pencil case. Oh yeah, I think we're done though, Chris. I don't
Yeah, I think we're done too. Luke, do you have any ideas for next week?
No.
Are you going to ask me again on Sunday what I think you should do shit on?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you just start thinking about it now? Okay.
I love the one word answers. Like he has such a vocabulary. It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm pretending to be a fucking guest on Cup Shit.
No, you're showing us you were homeschooled and how bad it is. That's what you're doing. But iPhone 2 actually has a good idea there. Superheroes.
No. If we're gonna do a superheroes one, I'm gonna do it, not fucking Luke. Okay, because fucking Luke isn't gonna know shit. There's no Australian superheroes. I mean, like,
you even said it, Thor.
Yeah, well, the actor is Australian.
Yeah, but Thor wasn't Australian in the comic. He was Asgardian. Okay, so fucking, it's not going to be him. Luke is not going to do superheroes. Luke has to do his own work this week and fucking figure something out.
Did you see how excited Chris got though when we talked about? He started nerding out right there.
Believe me, my next one, I'm totally going to be nerding out, and it's not superheroes. No, don't worry about it.
No,
I don't want to give you ideas. All right,
Mick. How about Mick Dundee? No, we tried the Australian thing already, and it was
he doesn't even know that. Yeah, like fucking, it's Mel Gibson. We should talk about Mel Gibson and AC/DC. Akadaka. Right? That's who we should talk about. Akadaka and Mel Gibson.
So and Crocodile Dundee was not a superhero, guys.
And his racist comments and fucking sugar tits comments to the fucking police officer. So, all right, guys, thanks for coming. We had like 40 people in here. We have 36 now because they got exhausted with looking at Luke. But fucking, I appreciate. Oh, dude, Guardians was not really that good, dude. Well, like, fuck.
I tried every one of them, and I just couldn't get into it.
Dude, I just could not fucking get into it. I thought it was stupid.
You went late at night, though.
Yeah, I was the only person in the theater. So fucking, I was the only person in the theater. So I'm fucking sitting there eating popcorn and vaping, just fucking not even trying to hide any of the shit. I was going to light up a fucking cigarette. But then like 4 minutes before the movie started, some other dude just walked in and ruined it for me. Ruined the whole fucking theater by yourself experience for me. I mean,
what are you gonna do? Beat your meat to the little raccoon thing?
No. I haven't beat my meat in a theater in years. Okay, so fucking, it's been a while, but I have done it. Okay, I've also had help. I also did the popcorn trick that Chappelle did.
I don't know what that is. I was gonna say though, your hands were buttery, so
that makes it better. That makes it better.
You were in a good position there.
Yeah, see, that was right after I was done dealing with Serenity, with Kayla. Yeah, I fucking beat that meat hard, dude. All right, Kayla is so hot. Fucking, it's unbelievable. Like she's hot when even after the live, Holly's like, "Yo, that bitch was smoking hot." So that's what you get when you come to the Sunday shows.
So Pee Wee Herman, yeah.
Yeah,
he beat that meat. He beat that meat.
But he jerked off during at an actual porno theater. I jerked off watching E.T. All right.
Now, so I just wonder when he comes, is he going like Oh wait, Serenity was your Sunday live?
Yeah, Kayla.
Oh, let me tell you, girl, you dressed up very nicely there. You didn't look like that on the Zoom, let me tell you. Okay, I was like, who the hell is this? Look at these girls.
Not only that, but fucking Kayla set the bar real high because she played with her tits 4 times during that show.
Yeah, look.
So
she's also a badass. I know she's a badass at work too. So
yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah. Total package. Go follow Serenity Dragons on fucking on the gram. All right. You know what? Don't go fucking follow Serenity Dragons on the gram. Fuck that. Trying to make that fucking hashtag stick. It's not going to do it. It's not going to trend.
Oh, I didn't see that. That's it. You just lost it. That's it. That's it. You lost it.
She is. Yeah, Kayla is 20% less hot right now. Okay. It was twice, but you did it twice before the show too in the green room. So
well, if she played with her titties twice, she has 2 titties. So 2 times 2 is 4.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, math, basic math, man.
I'm with you, man.
It's just algebra, man. All right, people, we're leaving. There's 31 people in there. Once we fucking started talking about Kayla's tits, we lost people. So I don't like that. Fuck that.
They're gay or jealous. I'm sorry.
They have to be. Yeah. I apologize, Kayla. You're not 20% less hot. Okay. You're 20% more hot. Give Holly Hot Pockets. Oh, we heard that Will was fucking Hot Pockets. What's that all about?
What? Oh my God. White people. I'm telling you.
Is a Hot Pocket like a Pop-Tart?
No, it's a little bit thicker. But I could see where he's coming from, because when we used to cheat on our girlfriends in LA, we would actually, when we're on our way home, we'd stop by Del Taco and get a burrito and put dick in a burrito so it didn't smell like fucking extra pussy that we were getting on the side.
Oh,
so
now I get it. That's almost genius, but they didn't question why your cock smelled like a burrito.
No, I don't remember that. That, and when we used to fuck like strange chicks, we used to have a bottle of Listerine in the car. Like everybody had their own bottle, but it was obviously the wide mouth bottle. And right after you're done dropping the chick off, you fucking put your dick in the Listerine bottle and fuck it, because it's antiseptic. So fucking we were practicing safe sex every fucking night.
I don't think that's quite safe sex. And I'm just laughing about the guy that rinsed his mouth with the bottle afterwards.
No. It was in the glove compartment, man. It was in the glove. You just don't do that. If you saw a bottle of Listerine in some fucking dude's car, is the first thing you think, oh, I'm going to wash my mouth out with that shit?
Well, the last thing I'm going to think is that he stuck his cock in it. That's the last thing I'm thinking, all right? It does not cure chlamydia.
Dude, let me just tell you, it was borderline genius. Okay,
wouldn't it burn? It burns the inside of my mouth. I don't want that stuff going up the eye of me cock. Fuck,
dude, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. When in Rome, right?
Wait. So the cock burned inside of your mouth? What did you just say?
You're a sick fuck. Listerine, like it fucking burns your mouth, as if you're going to put that on your dick.
I was just wondering how it got in your mouth. I don't know.
Your dick. Right.
Your dick. Your dick. Yeah, you guys are disgusting animals. We say goodbye like 70 times.
Yeah. You know what? Thank you, everybody, for coming, but fuck the two of you. So we'll see you next week. Talk to you later, guys.
I'm in the game, I was on the bench. First I was renting, now I'm collecting rent. Run it up. First it with the Beamer, now I want the Benz. Spending all the bag like here I go again. Outside says chirp, now the camera phone. Told you I'ma keep the channels on. Why you acting different when the camera's on? Why you acting different like your paper long? 8-day wake up and I thank God. Bad decision got you wishing you could say nah. I say the gritty, you could get hit any day now. On my mama, I'ma move my family way out. With some 20s, 50s, hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, trillions, zillions. I'm talking Amazon money, talking so much money I could mess around and buy Amazon.